Hey guys, so we're gonna do a quick recap video, kind of like a play-by-play of some battles that are on the Japanese official Beyblade channel on YouTube. The link to that channel is gonna be in the description below if you wanna watch these for yourself. I'm not gonna do all of them, but I am gonna do a few of them. Yeah, and I'll break those up into a few different videos. So the first one I wanna do, I don't know their names because I can't read Japanese, but it's gonna be this graphic right here. So we have Night Shield on 460 high needle against one of the lime green wizard rods, which I think is a super cool looking wizard rod, 560 on dot. So you can see right now the competitor, which is not one of the official Beyblade, I don't know what they're called, the Beyblade girls, you can see that he's running newer parts with Dot and the green wizard rod, and she's running somewhat older parts. So we're gonna get into, I think they have 4 separate battles. We're gonna get into the first battle here, and I'm gonna play it on screen, and I'm gonna watch it down. I don't know why I'm explaining that to you. So I'm gonna play it on screen, and we'll go through it together. So 3, 2, 1, and they shoot. So now we're watching, and if you look at her shot, she launched high up into the corner of the ring, which kind of gave her not at all an advantage. She's running a defense type. So putting it up there, she shot across the stadium. If you notice, Dot's also a defensive bit. He kind of took center early, and she looks super defeated. So, yeah, he took center really early, and she had defensive parts, but she was kind of playing that outside lane. She was not equipped for what the plan he had in place. Defense, he wants to get in the middle. He wants to play that counter. He wants to build that base right off the rip. And her defense, she launched it. If she were playing an attack type, that launch wasn't great. It wasn't launched in the direction I would have shot. But what I would like to see from her moving forward, knowing what we know now, right? If we're gonna keep going, one-on-one, best of 7, which is the format that I like. If we're gonna keep going, the strategy that I would like to see her take forward into these other, 3 matches would be trying to get that angle launch, trying to get that tilt, because he's going to try and dominate in the center. So you want to bring as much weight and speed as you can back into that center, get him out of the center. He's comfortable there, right? Dot is comfortable in the center. So we want to get him out of the center and kind of throw him off his game. Wizard Rod is wide, right? It's much wider than the Night Shield she's running. So if she can get under that, off balance it, put him face down, bit up. So let's see, let's get into the second battle. Let me go ahead and get this one started. All right. And yeah, we'll get into the second battle now. So they have a thumbs up, they're good. And again, if you notice, she's up against that rail. So it's running second and third battles at the same time. It looks like second battle, she had the same tactic. Third battle, she was in the center more. He just dominated. She did not have enough real power to move that forward. So now we'll get into the fourth and final battle. We'll see how this turns out for her. So they have 2, 1, go shoot. And again, he took that center. She's kind of all over the place. They did flip sides, it looks like. Yeah. I mean, she's already wobbling. Nice hit to the ratchet there. But you can see that Wizard Rod just took her lunch money. So against Wizard Rod, she was not getting under that blade. She had a few hits to the ratchet, but her strategy did not build well. Those hits on the ratchet in the 4th round that we saw really well, that was more of a luck hit. If it burst on that would have been more of a luck hit, not her strategy. Her strategy, she was shooting across, which is not a defense shot. That's more of an attack shot. Against that wizard rod, she could have used that shot to try and bank off, but to do that, she would have had to launch more into the center of that ring to get back. So the amount of real estate she covers going up into the top corner and then having to come back is more real estate. Therefore, she's losing more velocity as she's coming down. If we launch hard and fast straight across to get it to bounce off of that ring straight into the center, now we're bringing that density from the blade, we're bringing that mass and throwing it into the center. So that's one of the things we want to look at when we see these strategies. When we see somebody who's sitting in the center, your best bet, that guy launched in the center every single time. It was consistent. His launch was consistent. There was no doubt in my mind that he was going to win that match. But she needed to get him out of his element, make him change his game. If we're both running defense and you are more skilled in defense than I am, then I need to get you off your game. I need to make you think differently about the scenario. I need to make you choose something else. So I hope that that deep dive helps a little bit. And you know, it was the Beytube Cup in Japan. And yeah, we'll do some more of these. Let me know in the comments what you would have done, defense on defense. What strategies would you try to imply? You know, I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong, but for me, I would have really tried to get him out of the center, get him off of his game. Maybe I tried to take center sooner on tilt, right? Really, that's what high needle does best. That's what defense does best. Get that thing on tilt, take those hits, get up underneath that blade, and off center wizard rod. Make him change his play style. Make him uncomfortable. He was very comfortable in that match. Make him uncomfortable, make him change his play style. So hey guys, let's take these strategies seriously, okay? When we're lining up, let's take it seriously. And if we want people to take Beyblade seriously, we have to take this seriously. All right guys, hey, I hope everybody enjoyed this battle report and I hope everybody has a great day.